Karen thought her hired security could intimidate me off my own ranch. But when they tried to force their way in, I sent them crawling back to her, one shattered shin at a time. Life at my lakefront ranch is supposed to be peaceful. Sunrise over the water, horses grazing in the pasture, and quiet evenings by the fire. But peace doesn't last long when the HOA has their eyes on you. For months, HOA Karen had been harassing me about joining their little neighborhood association, even though my ranch sits on land outside their jurisdiction. I ignored her threats and fines because legally she had no power. But then one Saturday afternoon, a pair of men showed up at my gate. Black uniforms, cheap badges, sunglasses hiding their eyes. HOA security. We're here to enforce compliance. Step aside. I nearly laughed. Compliance with what? You don't have any authority here. They stepped closer, trying to look intimidating. If you don't pay the fees and follow the rules, we'll remove you by force. That's when I realized Karen had gone too far, hiring rent-a-cops to scare me on my own property. I stepped off the porch, baseball bat in hand. "Gentlemen," I said calmly, "this is private property. Leave now or you'll regret it." One of them smirked. "What are you gonna do? Call the sheriff? We are the sheriff here." Big mistake. The first guy lunged toward me, and that's when I swung, hard and clean across his shin. The crack echoed, and he dropped instantly, screaming as he clutched his leg. The second froze, wide-eyed before rushing forward. Another swing, another crack. He went down howling, crawling across the dirt like a wounded animal. I stood over them. "You tell Karen if she ever sends goons onto my land again, the sheriff won't be your problem. I will." Minutes later, they were dragging themselves back to their car, limping and broken, their tough guy act shattered along with their bones. The next day, the real sheriff came by. He'd already heard the story. After reviewing the security footage I'd set up around the property, he shook my hand. "You were defending your home," he said simply. "They brought this on themselves." Karen, meanwhile, was slapped with charges for hiring unlicensed security and sending them to trespass on private land. That evening, I watched the sun dip below the lake, bat resting on the porch rail. My ranch was quiet again, and Karen had learned the hard way that intimidation doesn't work here. On this land, the law isn't written by the HOA.